What is going on, guys? John here from Cooking with John. I really appreciate you guys tuning in to today's episode. If you saw the vlog from today, you know that I'm using my new setup. I've got lights, really nice tripod. I'm actually using a wireless mic today, so hopefully the audio will come out real clean and crisp. In today's video, we'll be making chicken parmesan with simple spaghetti pasta. I've got some fresh breast tenders here, a little bit of mushrooms, some spaghetti sauce, breadcrumbs, eggs, as well as some spaghetti. This is a really simple recipe to make. It's very delicious. You take the chicken, you toss it in breadcrumbs with an egg wash, you fry it in a pan. We've got oil in a frying pan set up back here, and then you throw it in the oven for 350 degrees, cook your pasta, and the meal is ready to go. It's short, it's quick, it takes about an hour to make, and it's a wonderful family dinner. And first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my new Cooking with John cooking apron. How cool is that? A member of my family actually watches my videos on my channel and surprised me with this as a gift, and I absolutely love it. You guys have seen my videos. You know I get my shirt covered in grease, barbecue sauce, ribs, all sorts of different stuff going on right here. So now I actually have a Cooking with John apron, and this is the first day I'll be using it, but I already love it. And like I said, this is a relatively easy recipe. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna make a little bit of an egg wash here so we can dip our chicken into the egg and then coat it in our breadcrumbs in the next bowl. And you can go ahead and use 1 or 2 eggs depending on the amount of chicken you have and really what your personal preference is for the egg wash. I'll use 2 eggs and just a little bit of water. And I'll go ahead and I'll beat this up like I would scrambled eggs. My next bowl, I'll go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and just dump a bag of Trader Joe's breadcrumbs in there, just like that. We're gonna take our chicken, we're gonna put it in our egg wash, we're gonna roll it in our breadcrumbs, and then we're gonna fry it in the pan in a little bit of oil. And at this point, I am actually starting to heat up my water for the actual spaghetti pasta, as well as the oil, so we can fry up this chicken. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna dip our pieces of chicken in the egg wash, and then we're gonna transfer them over to our breadcrumbs, and we're gonna shake them around a little bit until the whole piece of chicken is nice and covered in breadcrumbs like so. And we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna set this in a bowl or on a plate off to the side. We're gonna do all these pieces of chicken at the same time, and we'll throw them all in the oil, and we'll cook them for 5 to 10 minutes until the outside is a nice golden brown. Our chicken is covered in breadcrumbs. It's ready to go in the oil, and at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Our oil is heating up, and I always like to keep the handle of the pot with hot stuff in it against the wall. That way no one's accidentally gonna bump it. Iris isn't gonna pull it down when she's old enough. And this oil is very hot, so we wanna go ahead and lay our chicken in there very gently so we don't get splatter. We don't want to burn ourselves. That's no fun. And if your chicken doesn't all fit into one pan, like it's not going to right now, I still have 3 pieces, I'll go ahead, I'll wait, I'll flip this chicken over once, I'll take it all out at the same time, put it on my plate with paper towels so it can absorb all that excess oil that's on the chicken, and then I'll go ahead and finish frying my last pieces. And the water for the spaghetti is heating up nicely, and it's going to be coming to a boil pretty quick here. Another tip I'll give you when you're cooking with hot oil is always cover it up. That oil likes to spit and spatter and pop, and not only will it go everywhere around your cooking area, you can also get it on your hands, and let me tell you what, a nasty little oil burn is no fun. So she's really starting to cook now. We're going to go ahead, we're going to take it out piece by piece, one at a time, nice and slowly, and then we'll go ahead and we'll lay our last 3 pieces in the oil. We'll cook those, and then we'll put it in our pan and throw it in the oven. And when our chicken is done, you'll see it's got a nice golden brown crust on it. The outside is nice and firm. Now we throw this in the oven with a little sauce, and it's going to come out tasting delicious. And I'm just using a can of Trader Joe's Rustico pasta sauce. I think it's really good. And we're just going to take this whole jar of pasta sauce and dump it right into our pan here, like so. That's a good sauce. And next, we take our pieces of chicken and we lay them right down in the sauce like so. And we want to make sure that we have enough room for all of our pieces of chicken. We'll even out that sauce and those pieces of chicken just a little bit, shake them around. We're going to cover this with mozzarella cheese. Then we're going to put some tin foil on it, and it's going to go in the oven for 20 to 30 minutes at 350 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and take these mushrooms and just lay them right on top of the chicken Parmesan before they go into the oven. And last but not least, we'll make it official. The Parmesan in the chicken Parmesan. Put a little bit over the mushrooms right here. And let me tell you what, this is just going to add a nice little blast of Parmesan to not only the mushrooms, but the chicken and the sauce, and it's going to be delicious. Our oven is preheated to 350 degrees. We'll go ahead, set that on the middle rack, set our timer for 20 to 30 minutes. We'll check it, and then we'll take it out. My pasta water is boiling, and this particular spaghetti takes 11 minutes to cook, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to add that in while there's still 11 minutes left on my timer. I checked the chicken Parmesan. It's going to go ahead and go the full 30 minutes this time around, so we're going to leave it in the oven, and we're going to make our spaghetti. It's been 30 minutes. Our pasta is done. We'll go ahead and put that in the strainer. Let it cool down a little bit. We'll take the tin foil off the chicken Parmesan here. And let me tell you what, does that not look absolutely delicious? Try one of these mushrooms. Mwah! So good. And the way you're going to want to go ahead and serve this is you put a little bit of noodles on your pan. Take a couple pieces of chicken with cheese on them. Go ahead, place that right on top of the spaghetti there. And you can use either the excess sauce from the bottom of the pan, or you can go ahead and add more. This is so good. It smells delicious. I cannot wait to try it. There's the final product. I would add more cheese to it, but it's plenty cheesy for me, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take a bite here. I'm going to let you guys know what I think of the final product. Here goes nothing. That is very good. Some of the spaghetti noodles fell out of my mouth, but let me tell you what, that is a very, very delicious family dinner. Very, very easy to make, very fast. It's one of my favorite ways to actually eat chicken. Oh man, it's so much flavor. It's such just a fantastic, fantastic family meal. Like I said, go ahead and enjoy just a piece of chicken here. So good. So delicious. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching this episode of Cooking with John. I got my new cooking apron here. I made chicken Parmesan. I hope you get a chance to try out this recipe and enjoy this fabulous food. Please give this video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Share it on your social media websites. And we'll catch up with you guys next week with more cooking from me, John.